And we're back. Okay, so I am in windowed mode because we have another cutscene coming up. First, we're going to try to go to Paragus, Climate None, Terrain Asteroid, Docking, Paragus Mining Station. Warning, location inaccessible, status facility destroyed. Well, Eminok, you're already at that location. Well, fair enough. Tilo Citadel Station. Climate artificially maintained. Terrain space station. Docking landing zone. Let's go.
Attention, this is Citadel Station Bay Control, Dock Module 126. Please remain where you are. Lieutenant Dahlgren will arrive shortly to meet you. That is all.
I don't like the sound of that. If they think we caused the explosion... Uh-oh. Here comes the welcoming party. They may not know what happened, so don't blow it.
I'm Lieutenant Gren, Tilo's security force. I'm under orders to take you into custody in regards to the destruction of the Paragus mining facility.
Alright. I'm gonna split things here so I can go into full screen mode. I'll see you on the flip side of the dark side. See you there. You know, funny thing. I started this episode with, and we're back. No, that ain't right. Hold on. How does this go? It's been so long since I've done my intro. Yo. Hey guys, Rowan here. Welcome back to Star Wars. Something dark side. Something completely. This is Dark Lord of the Looting. As we loot across the galaxy. No, the episodes do not start with, and we're back. That's how I do my splits. No. Not right. It's not right. You know what? I deserve to be under arrest. I have ruined everything. You know what? Go ahead and arrest me.
You haven't been formally charged, but you will be placed under house arrest pending the results of our investigation. Due to the nature of the investigation, I have no specific timetable to offer you. In the meantime, your ship and any droids will have to be given over for safekeeping. Yes, that includes you. You are a droid, so you will be detained. In addition, we will have to take your personal arms and armor until the completion of our inquiry.
This is outrageous. You don't have any evidence.
You are the only witnesses of the mining facility's destruction. Thus, it is necessary for us to keep you under surveillance until we have a better idea of what happened.
I understand. I'm pretty agreeable sometimes.
Hold on. Is there any way to get our gear back?
If you are cleared of any involvement, your personal effects will be returned to you. You will be held briefly in the TSF station until living quarters can be arranged, at which point you will be placed under house arrest. Do you understand?
No. Why are you holding us?
Because this vessel and its passengers are connected with the destruction of a fuel mining facility, one that this station depends upon. We would like to find out the extent of your involvement.
The TSF can't hold me. We're leaving right now. Do you understand me?
Look around you. Even if you manage to overcome all of us, Bay Control could simply open the MagCon field and shoot you into space. So, let's not do this the hard way.
Hard way's the fun way. Alright, I'll go, but one way or another, you'll pay me for the trouble.
Given your position, it would be a good idea if you took a more accommodating tone. My men will relieve you of your arms and armor. Follow me.
Tell me I'm not going to jail again.
Hello, nurse.
You will be held here briefly. Living quarters are being arranged for you and your companions as we speak. Someone will return shortly to escort you to an apartment in Residential Module 082.
Hey, Force Cage, this is totally ridiculous.
As I said, this is only temporary while other arrangements are made. I'm sorry, but you'll just have to bear with us until then.
Wait, I had some questions.
I've many matters to tend to. Your questions will have to wait.
Well, we might be here for a while. Might as well get comfortable.
Someone is coming. So this is the last of the Jedi. I must admit I'm a little disappointed.
You're wrong. I'm not a Jedi.
Jedi or no, you're the one I am pledged to kill. There is no mistaking that. The exchange has a bounty on Jedi, you know. You're worth quite a bit of money.
The exchange, huh? I'm pretty sure some two-bit pistol jockey like yourself isn't one of them.
Hey? I'm more than skilled enough to work for the exchange.
You bounty hunters couldn't even win a fair fight. You're the cheapest, most worthless mercenary scum in the galaxy. I'd hire a Mandalorian over your filth in a second.
No Mandalorian could match my skills. No Mandalorian could have been clever enough to infiltrate this station, taken the identity of one of the guards, then...
Then what? Overloaded our force cage fields and made it look like an accident? You probably don't even have the guts to fight me. Pathetic.
Don't think overloading your cages had not occurred to me. You're wanted alive, but I doubt anyone will care as long as I bring them your corpse.
Wait, we're on TSF station. How do you expect to get away with this?
The security cameras have mysteriously shorted out. There will be no witnesses to your escape attempt, during which I'll have been forced to kill you. By the time the TSF realize I'm not one of them, I will be far from this place.
I don't want to fight you.
Easier for me then. Come, Jedi. It is time to die.
Hey, leave him alone. You want to fight? Then try me if you've got the guts.
You have goaded me once, and you shall not do so twice. But I shall dispose of all of you eventually. And an old woman, a fool, and a broken Jedi are no match to my skills.
So we're going to save right here, so I can do some loot rolls. Alright. Loot time. Looty. Alright. I'll see you folks on the flip side of the dark side. Oh.
The security cameras... What?
What?
What's going on here?
What?
Man down! Quick! Call a medic!
What?
All right, Jedi. I want you to back up slowly.
I don't know what just
Hands
happened.
in front of you.
But
into the force
I'll
cage.
see you folks on the flip side of the dark
have
side.
To gun you down.
See you. And we're back. And I did a whole bunch of loot rolls. Now, I did find that when you spawn inside the force cages, it does establish loot for that area. So our initial one, I had a quarterstaff. I did a few rolls. I didn't do a ton of loot rolls because there's a lot of dialogue to go through. That was very time consuming and tedious. So I did find this one with some gel shade gloves, which will be really nice for Crayon. And we ended up using that as our base. Now, fun fact with saving in this is every time stuff would continue to go on while I'm basically in this room, it seems to be something with how that area works. And I did encounter a very, very strange sequence break where I saved as the guy died, reloaded, and basically the whole scripted sequence broke. I was able to walk out of the jail. None of the events taking us to our room happened. I didn't see any value that I could find from doing that. Wouldn't really want to do that anyway, but just as a call out, I think for the speedrunning community, they already know how to use saving and loading to basically break this game. Because I did look at a few KOTOR 2 speedruns to see if maybe I found something cool and no. Seems like that's an old tactic. But we did go with this. Now, I did do a ton more loot after this because as soon as we spawn in our main room, it also rolls loot for that area, and I found some goodies. Probably the most valuable thing I got was some Bothan precision gloves. Apparently, we're on the mono glove run here. So, yeah, the pausing seems to work just fine here. Do not know why when you save and load, things get a little weird.
The security cameras are... What? What's going on here?
Man down! Quick! Call a medic!
All right, Jedi. I want you to back up slowly. Hands in front of you. Into the force cage. Cooperate, and we won't have to gun you down.
Come on, Lieutenant. They've already killed... who is that? Is that Batu Rem?
No. He was an assassin, and it's a good thing I don't have to depend on you guys for protection.
Rem's no assassin.
Batu Rem is on leave. He shouldn't even be on the station. This man isn't him.
Oh, yeah? Well, how did he manage to sneak in here then, huh?
That's something we're going to have to look into. I can tell you that it can't have been easy.
What's gonna happen now?
We've arranged for an apartment in residential module 082. You'll stay there under house arrest until our investigation of the Paragus matter is complete. You'll be under TSF protection. I'll personally clear any visitors to your quarters, and we'll investigate this incident to the best of our ability.
Yeah, best of your ability. That's filling me with a whole lot of inspiration right there. Yeah, just take me to my quarters.
Officer, get Lieutenant Yima a report of this incident. She'll look into this. The rest of you come with me. We'll escort you to the apartment in 082 immediately. These will serve as your quarters for the duration of your house arrest. 2 officers will be stationed outside at all times. Again, I'll clear any visitors. There won't be another incident.
But just to be on the safe side, why don't you leave us a blaster or two?
How long will I have to be here?
I can't say. We have a ship examining what's left of the Paragus facility now, so your stay might be brief. We'll keep you informed.
Now, this is a step up from a force cage, at least.
If there are any problems, we'll use the wall terminal to contact you. Let's go.
I am so reassured right now.
This isn't good. We've got to get off this station.
Why do we need to leave?
What do you think the TSF is going to find at Paragus? That could bring the Sith... You know what? Forget it. As long as we're trapped here, it doesn't matter.
What do you think, Gray?
We cannot stay in any one place too long, but our path has brought us here for a reason. I must meditate on this. In the meantime, we should rest.
Yeah, you go ahead and meditate. As for me, I could use some sleep.
Alright, let's rest. Alright, so I did my loot rolls here. Now, I just want to call out some things here with this. So, I'm just going to very quickly skip through because I want to point out something important here.
We should get that.
Just involves me skipping through. We'll be doing this whole section here in just a second. Alright, just yep. Okay, yep, let me go. Let me go.
Well, now... Look.
Alright. Okay. And then we got one more conversation here. So the main things that this rolled for me. Alright. Is there's a loot container over there. And then there's this guy over here. I do not remember if he drops anything. On some of my loot rolls, he did. Okay. We're just taking a look here. No, he didn't. Most of the time he did not, so I really couldn't rely on him. So, the things that we got here being this footlocker. Now, I'm not going to be able to get these until much later because, once we open that up, this guy basically attacks. Well, I mean, we attack him. Alright. Yep. So, I do not want to do that. I actually am going to be saving that. It is important that I save that for later. As many of these as possible when we have more party members. Because I can trigger that later on. It doesn't have to be at this point. Alright. I didn't really want it. Yeah, alright. Alright, everyone.
Time to take you down to size.
We're just demoing what we've done here. Alright, can you... Okay. I'll just leave everyone to fight that guy. Alright.
Welcome to enter.
Oh.
Welcome.
Yeah.
You will find them in the security lockers.
Alright, so as I mentioned, when you spawn in here, it ends up rolling these security lockers. Most of them just contain our stuff. But there's the gel-shaped perception gloves. And we also got a blaster rifle. So, pretty good item for Kreia, that's why I went with it. And then all the rest of the lockers are basically our gear. Don't know how it decides what gear goes into what locker, but, you know, this is all of our other stuff here. So, with that said, because I've found some good loot rolls, I'm going to see you folks on the flip side of the dark side, and we're going to proceed from there. See you there? And we're back. I actually realized I missed a loot spawn. Over here, there's an additional footlocker that can spawn items. This prompted me to do a complete check of every loot roll I had, and after all that extra work, I'm still going with the same one. Didn't get anything additional out of it, but hey, we're going with some Bothan precision gloves, and that's just the way it's gonna be. Alright. Let's continue on here. So if we actually come over here and don't do anything, Atten will eventually ask us if we're going to answer the call. Avenge. Atten?
Why don't you answer the terminal? Doesn't sound like they're gonna leave us alone.
Alright, I'll get it. I did sit here for a long time besides see if you'd do anything else. No, you
Look,
won't.
I know we've been through some rough times so far, but you need to stop letting it get to you.
Well, your concern is touching and insulting.
Easy. I'm just pointing it out. And if I notice, others are going to. If you think Jedi are unpopular, think of the reception a fallen Jedi will get.
Alright. We will talk to Atten more a little bit later. Same with Kreia.
Yes. Have you come with questions?
We're not going to do these until we get out of here and they're officially in our party. Incoming call, ID Soka Linu, TSF officer, will accept the call.
Excuse me, you have a caller. Moza, representing the Ithorian planet restoration interests on Telos. Lieutenant Grenz cleared him if you'd like to speak with him.
What does he want?
He says he wishes to speak with you on behalf of Chodo Habat. That's all he will say.
Fine, send him in.
Very well. I'll let him in now.
Thank you for seeing me. I am Moza. I've come to see you on behalf of Chodo Habat, our leader here. Why didn't he come himself? As our leader, he has many tasks before him. Regrets he could not come himself. Healing of the planet consumed all his time. What does Chodo want with me? Are you familiar with the restoration project on Telos? No. Could you explain it? Service to Telos was destroyed during the Jedi Civil War a few years ago. This Citadel Station is part of... Citadel Station uses energy fields to seal off portions of the planet's surface, then generates and controls weather patterns. Once the weather in the zone's established, new elemental plant life is introduced to restore the ecosystem. Recently, however, we're run into contention with a corporation known as Zerka. Perhaps you've heard of our recent troubles? I wish you would speak slower. No, what troubles have you heard? The Ithorians are well known as ecologists and agricultural engineers. Telosian governments asked those whom I heard to help restore the planet. Things went smoothly at first. The Republic funded us generously, hoping Teals to be a model for restoration plans damaged by the war. The funding enabled us to purchase flora and fauna from Londron, upgrade Citadel Station's shield network, and allowed us to purify and reseed small portions of the surface. Then the troubles began. Republic relations on Ron began to deteriorate, increasing the purchase and transport costs of our biological materials. As the station grew, the Telosian security force was no longer large enough to police the entire station. Zerka approached the Republic offering supply and security contracts. Their paramilitary security division now polices 2/3 of Citadel Station. Zerka's integrated themselves into the Telosian political system and economy. They're currently pressing me a warrior of planet restoration contracts. Their efforts to injure our cost greatly will have terrible consequences for the planet's restoration. You talk so fast. How is Zerka harming the restoration project? Zerka recently wrested control of a number of restoration zones on the planet's surface from us. These zones began to deteriorate within weeks. If this continues, the restoration process will be brought to a halt. The Republic will not be willing to continue with the funding needed to resurrect it. Telos will remain dead forever. Let's see here. How did they take the restoration zones? Through a combination of legal loopholes, purchase political favors, strong-arm tactics, and sabotage. We Ithorians are simply not prepared to deal with such. We are passive people. We only wish to help restore the natural beauty of Telos. Oh. I think I took a wrong path here. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Okay. Alright. I'll be
Now, perhaps.
right back. Maybe I didn't go down the wrong conversation path. I don't know. Well, how is Zerka harming the restoration project? Zerka recently wrested control of a number of restoration zones and planned service fronts. These zones began to deteriorate when the continuous restoration process be brought to halt. Republic will not be willing to continue funding needs to resurrect it. Telos will remain dead forever. Okay, I think this is where we went off track. Why would Zerka do this? I wonder that myself. What does one of the largest weapons manufacturers in the galaxy want with the planet restoration contract? Perhaps they seek unrestricted access to Telos surface, which is normally forbidden. Even we can land only at our established landing sites. Here we go. How did they take the restoration zones? Through a combination of legal loopholes, purchase political favors, strong-arm tactics, and sabotage. We Authorians are simply not prepared to deal with such. We're a passive people. We only wish to help restore the natural beauty of Telos. So how could I help? Chodobot's a powerful priest, our spiritual leader. He sent someone upon your arrival, a disturbance, an echo in the forest. Chodo felt you might be able to aid us. He bid me tell you if you could help heal Telos and make it possible for him to heal you. Heal me? I am unclear as to what Chodo means by this. He says the echo can be felt upon your arrival, suggests that you yourself are damaged. You can feel the pain through the forest.
Perhaps Chodo Habat should turn his eyes to his own people, if they truly suffer so.
Forgive me, I'm unclear as to Chodo's message. I may have relayed it incorrectly. If this offer of mutual aid interests you, please go to the Thorian compound here in Residential A2 when you're able. Chodo Habat will be most pleased to see you. So I'm going to actually accept, because this opens up more conversation options with the other faction here with Zerka. I will speak with your leader when I'm free. Oh, this pleases me. Perhaps we'll speak later then. Farewell. Goodbye.
Now perhaps we will be able to rest uninterrupted.
Alright, night-night. Moza, representing the Thorian planet restoration interests on Telos, wants you to come to the Thorian compound residential module 082S and speak to Chodo Bot. An assassin disguised as Batu Raman, a TSF officer in Citadel Station, made an attempt on your life while you're in prison there. Might be worth trying to find out who hired him and why. Evanok, along with T3M4 and all your belongings, have been detained for inspection and decontamination. Lieutenant Grin of the Telosian Security Force said the procedure should take no more than 30 standard hours. Alright, Adam. He'll yell at us if we stand here long enough. And you gonna let me stand here all day? Atten.
Why don't you answer the terminal? Doesn't sound like they're gonna leave us alone.
Alright.
Something up?
Yeah.
Yes? Have you come with questions?
No. No, I have not. Incoming call, ID B4D4, Zerka Corporation, Citadel Branch will accept the call.
Good day. I am B4D4, Administrative Assistant for Zerka Corporation's Citadel Station Branch. I am attempting to connect you with Executive Officer Jana Lorso. May I put you through?
What does she want?
I am sorry, but I do not know. I am only her administrative assistant. May I put you through?
I see. Yes, go ahead.
Thank you. I will connect you now. Good day.
Thank you for accepting my call. As my assistant no doubt informed you, I am Jana Lorso.
Why are you calling me?
I understand that you were approached by an Ithorian earlier. Doubtless he tried to obtain your help, attempting to purchase it with imposed guilt and veiled threats.
Imposed guilt?
Yes. They play at being downtrodden innocents, having come to you because of these Jedi rumors that are going around the station.
What sort of rumors?
Oh, I'm sure you've heard that you're a Jedi, one of the last, wanted by the Exchange and who knows how many other organizations, for reasons good or ill. But that's of no interest to me. The Jedi, and your standing with them, have no bearing on this discussion.
I don't recall him threatening me.
Oh, and I suppose he didn't mention the Exchange, helping you with any problems here? In other words, the Ithorians won't lead the Exchange to you if you work with them.
No, not really. Didn't mention anything like that.
Well, no matter. My apologies. I never intended to waste your time discussing Ithorians.
Go on.
I believe you're a person of influence. Someone I'd like on my side, rather than aiding the Ithorians, whose quasi-mysticism and bumbling foolishness is standing in the way of progress and profit. I'm not asking for your help, though. I'm offering you a job. Work for Zerka and be handsomely rewarded. You'd be helping yourself. If you're interested, please visit our offices here in Residential 082. B44 will know what to do when you arrive.
How are the Ithorians in the way of things?
Their plans for the restoration of Telos are aimless and meandering. Restore the sacred natural beauty of Telos, they say. Just what does that mean? How does that apply to natural resource development and consumption? The proper planning of urban sectors, resorts and tourism?
Fair point.
It doesn't. The Ithorians are spending billions of Republic credits on a plan with no defined profit. If it continues, they'll drive the Republic into irreparable debt and have nothing to show for it but a few meadows and a weather generator the size of a small continent.
What sort of work we talking about?
I'd rather discuss that in person. I'll be more than happy to answer any and all questions when you visit our offices.
I'll come by when I can.
Excellent. Good luck with that messy investigation, and I hope to see you shortly.
We should get back to bed. Whenever they decide to release us, we should get going immediately.
All right.
Explain something to me.
I do not have the years required, nor the desire to indulge you.
If he served in the war, well, Jedi are supposed to be tough, capable.
Yes, and what are they without the Force? Take the greatest Jedi Knight, strip away the Force, and what remains? They rely on it, depend on it more than they know. Watch as one tries to hold a blaster, as they try to hold a lightsaber, and you will see nothing more than a woman, or a man, a child.
But to lose so much, I guess I didn't realize how much they relied on it.
Do not be surprised. In many ways, even you are more capable than a Jedi. You could survive where they could not simply because you do not hear the Force as they do. It is irony of a sort, and it is why I tolerate your presence now.
But such a loss of ability. For a Jedi, it seems so extreme.
He has been gone from war some time. It is conflict that strengthens us, and isolation that weakens us, erodes us. Add to that he turned away from war, did all that he could to forget it, and the last piece clicks into place. But we have spoken enough of this, and we do him a disservice by not speaking of this while he is present.
I've come to inform you that the Telosian government has completed its inspection of what's left of the Paragus facility. It appears that the Harbinger had indeed been present, though it was gone when our ships arrived and was responsible for the station's destruction. Logs recovered from the facility's wreckage indicated that the miners perished as a result of sabotage, which began while you and your companions were either incapacitated or incarcerated. As such, you are to be released from house arrest. However, the Republic is sending its own ship. They have insisted that you remain on station for the duration of their search.
And, why exactly is the Republic sending a ship?
To further investigate the station's destruction and search for their missing ship, the Harbinger.
How long are we gonna have to stay?
The sojourn is already en route, likely not more than a few standard days. Feel free to use these quarters during your stay.
Is the Ebon Hawk still impounded?
The vessel's IND is complete. Please visit the TSF station in Entertainment Module 081 to complete the necessary paperwork at the front desk.
The Ebon Hawk should be transferred from the impound docks by the time you're free to leave.
What about my T3 droid?
After filling out the paperwork, it'll be transferred with your ship along with your confiscated weapons and armor.
Goodbye.
Well, now what? We can't just stick around. We need to find a way off the station. Whether it's the Ebonhawk or some other ship. We could hit Nar Shaddaa, maybe. If you've got people coming after you, it's where you go to get lost in the crowd.
Uh-huh. You know that from experience?
Hey, everyone needs to get lost once in a while. Get away from something, you know? It's no big deal.
And, why do we need to leave so bad?
Look, this place is a waste. If Telos wasn't doomed before Paragus blew, it is now. Even more so if your friends from Paragus come calling.
Why would Telos be doomed?
Because it depends on Citadel Station, and the Citadel depends on Paragian fuel and the Republic's senators. The Citadel's fuel source went up with the mining facility. And the bickering senators? Not something worth counting on.
What do you think, Kreia?
It is difficult to say. I feel we came to Telos for a reason, but we may have spent too much time here already. Even if the Harbinger was destroyed at Paragus, more Sith could already be on their way. Still, there is a chance we might learn of other Jedi here, on the planet's surface. Jedi who might help us restore your abilities, or sever the link between us.
Well, what do you think?
I don't know why I've got some USB device that's wanting to go on the fritz and disconnect and reconnect. Yeah. Alright, anyway. Why don't we ask the Republic for help against the Sith?
The Republic? They can't even properly fund and manage a space station, let alone fight an enemy as cunning and ruthless as the Sith. Even if somebody believed us, the Republic won't be any help. Believe me, I know. Only the Jedi threw the Sith back last time around.
He may be right, but whatever we do, we should move quickly.
Like Kreia's doing. Kreia's got the moves. She got the moves. Zerka calling Jan Lorzo, Zerka's executive officer on Citadel Station, wants you to come by Zerka offices in Resident Module 082 West. She wants to offer you a contract as well as prevent you from aiding the Ithorians. Lieutenant Gren told you the Ebonhawk's IND is complete, but you must visit the TSF Station Entertainment Module 081, complete the necessary paperwork to get it and the rest of your belongings out of the impound. Lieutenant Gren's released you from house arrest, but you must remain on board Citadel Station until the Republic completes its own investigation of Progress incident. You may use Apartment C3 in Residential Module 82 until the investigation is complete and you are free to leave. Alright. So, we can actually start moving onward. Oh, I've got so many options here. Alright. Oh yeah. I gotta start saving over a lot of this stuff here. Alright, this is gonna be a new journey. Alright. So let's do Kreia's level here.
I hear you.
Alright. Attributes. Con. Alright. She's got enough con to use any implant. We'll just buff the skills she's actually good at. And as far as powers go, yeah, get her that force deflection as well here. Okay. So, I'm gonna split things here, and I'll see you on the flip side of the dark side. See you there. And we're back. So, there's not a whole lot else to do in here. Yeah, no incoming calls. I'm going to wait to talk to Atman and Kreia here. We will do it. I'm just not ready to. Now, I did try a bunch of loading loot rolls down near the cantina because there is basically an enemy encounter down there. However, that seems to have actually first rolled when we spawned into this place. I did check. That does seem to be in fact how it works. I basically checked a bunch of the loot rolls that I did do. I'm not going to do a whole lot because this was a long sequence to roll these items, but I checked every last one of them, and none of them had anything of particular interest. I think there was like some grenades on one. So, we're gonna hop on down this way. And we'll trigger this event. Now, before I do, I actually do need to take Kreia out of the party. So, we're gonna remove her. And then it occurs to me that I actually didn't check my conversation that I was going to do with Atten here. Okay. In that case, I'll just run around real quick. We're gonna continue to map real quick, like. Then we'll just go, we'll take care of that. And actually, we can grab the loot that's in here that I know is free to take. Don't think we have anything particularly good. No, we have a frag grenade. Epic loots right there. And we can check this information terminal. Cell Station Information Terminal main menu. Residential Module 082 East Level Information Terminal. Levels accessible from other informational terminals. Please enter command. Download area map. Area map, download the personal datapad. Please enter command. That should give us, yeah. So I guess I didn't need to run around and hug the walls. Alright, fair enough.
The war has really inflated prices here in the Outer Rim. Medical supplies are in short supply and high demand. It's good that Zerka's arrival has created new jobs on the station, but I can't say I'm happy about all the mercenaries they've hired. The restoration project was going well until this latest contract dispute happened. I wish the council would settle it and let the work continue. The war has really inflated prices here in the Outer Rim. It's good that Zerka's arrival...
Zerka's mercenaries are getting out of hand, and they're too much for the TSF to handle. We need Republic troops to restore order. I heard that a crime syndicate has worked its way into the operation of Citadel Station. Contract negotiations are breaking down between the Council, Ithorians, and Zerka. Why doesn't the Republic do something?
Because the Republic's weak.
Zerka's mercenaries are getting... I heard that a crime... Contract negotiations are breaking down between the Council, Ithorians, and Zerka.
The Republic is weak.
Zerka's mercenaries are getting out of hand. I heard that a contract negotiation...
The war is really It's good that Zerka's... The restoration project was going... The war is really It's good that Zerka's arrival has created new jobs on the station, but I can't say I'm happy about all the mercenaries they've hired.
I don't know if that was new.
The restoration project was going well until this latest contract dispute happened. I wish the council would settle it and let the work continue.
Fair enough.
The war is really It's good that The restoration project was going well until this latest contract dispute happened. The war is really... It's good that the restoration... The war has really inflated prices here in the Outer Rim. The war is... It's good that the war is really inflated...
Zerka's mercenaries are getting out of... I heard that a contract... I heard that a crime syndicate has worked its...
Zelosian's council inability to stand up to Zerka comes at great cost to our herd. These contract disputes are quite distressing. The plant will not grow strong will we bicker with Zerka. Okay.
Zerka's I heard that a crime syndicate has worked its way into the operation of Citadel Station.
It's interesting because all the people we've talked to have just kind of permanently stopped moving about. Alright. We will get ready for this confrontation. And I will see you folks. Oh, actually, we got somebody we can talk to here.
A Republic ship was supposed to have arrived to take control of the situation here. I hope it's not too late. The problems are becoming too much for the TSF to handle. We've received some reports that the Miraluka colony of Qatar was destroyed, with no survivors. A Republic ship was supposed to have arrived to take control of the situation here. I hope it's not too late.
I will see you folks on the flip side of the dark side. See you there. And we're back. So, I've plotted out what I'm gonna do.
I hear
We're
you.
also gonna switch to playing as Atten, because sometimes when you gain light side or dark side, you can switch to a companion and sync that gain into them. So I'm gonna try to sync light side gain into Atten here. Please, I don't want any trouble. It was an accident, I swear.
That didn't look like an accident to me or my associate here. It looked like you wanted to make a fool of him.
No, that wasn't the way it was. I didn't mean to disturb your drinking. Let me leave you and go on my way. I'll trouble you no longer.
Not even an apology. That won't do at all.
Excuse me, what's going on here?
This Sulluston here had a few things to say about us that we didn't take to so well. We're just trying to work out our differences.
Well, how do you plan on doing that?
The only way that he'll learn. A little physical reinforcement.
I'd like to hear his side of the story first.
Well, thank you. It's very simple. I was at the bar enjoying my drink with these brutes here. Elbowed their way up to the bar, spilling my beverage all over the two of us. Look at these two. I know what they want. To send me home on my limbs twisted, body battered, and spear broken. You must help me.
This doesn't have anything to do with you, stranger. Just move right along. Have a drink in the cantina.
I think you should leave now.
Yeah? Or what? You're gonna teach me a lesson? Go ahead. I hate your kind anyways. Keep your nose in your own business.
Can't we talk about this?
Believe me, there's nothing to talk about.
There was no harm done. Here, I'll give you the credits. Just leave him alone.
You must be kidding me. 100 credits? Why don't you just run along and let us handle this?
Well, I really don't want to fight you.
Then you shouldn't have gotten involved.
Yeah, again, it seems like these gentlemen... Yeah. Oh, Atten. Yeah, it seems like these gentlemen spawn when you initially land and are taken into the prison, or the force cage, so... Atten's tanking. This is the problem with not having our gear. You got this, Atten. Yep. Okay, Atten's back up.
To sunt orientări. Gele
Oh, thank you. I was completely helpless. Those mercenaries are too much. I wish there was something that could be done about them. Why are they allowed to do this? The TSF isn't able to keep too much to keep peace on station. Zerka hired too many mercenaries. Even Zerka can't control them. Hulk must do something about this, but it's anyone's guess as to whether or not they will. Then, TSF station guards, they won't stop me from having my fun. What do you mean? You'll have to come up with a good reason to let you go.
No, please,
how can you do this? I've done nothing to you. Do you want credits? I'll give you credits. This will give us some dark side here. Give them to me now. Here, 200 credits. That's all I have. Just leave me alone, please. Yeah, but not good enough. I want even more dark side. And second thought, I think I'd like a bit of sport. TSF may not be able to protect me, but they'll find out about this, and you will be punished. Alright.
What? What just happened? 1 minute we're just talking, and then I just lost control.
Just check the corpse for anything of value.
It's like this impulse just came over me. I couldn't stop myself. Next time, warn me. If you're out to kill someone, don't surprise me like that.
Influence gained with Atten. And we also get 10 credits on corpse. The reason I put away Kreia is because it will trigger a special event the first time you do a psychotic kill, which that was, and we want to save that for later. It'll also cause us to potentially lose some influence of Kreia, so really no reason to have Kreia in the party for that.
I hear you.
Yes.
Alright, let's do some level ups here. Yep, just keep bringing up those same skills. And as far as feats go, well, Kreia can only use one-handed weapons, so +2 attack, +2 defense is incredibly good for her. And as far as powers go, yeah, we want to continue having Kreia have all the buffs here. So, speed and valor. And Atten here, he got sneak attack level 5. We're going to continue to level him up because I want to get him max sneak attack. So he's not going to become a Jedi until he has all the sneak attack. So. Alright.
The TSF isn't cut out to handle all the problems on Citadel Station right now. We need Republic assistance. The TSF isn't cut out to handle all the problems on Citadel Station right now.
We've received some report. A Republic ship was supposed to have arrived to take control of the situation here.
The TSF isn't cut out to handle all the problems on Citadel Station right now. We need Republic assistance.
Well, maybe TSF should sort out their business if they're not capable enough.
The war has really inflated price. It's good that Zerka's arrival has created... The restoration project was going well, until this latest contract. The war has really... It's good that Zerka's arrival has created new jobs on the station, but I can't say I'm happy.
Oh, here's our information terminal. Citadel Station Informational Terminal, main menu. Attainment Module 8.1, level information terminal, level accessible from other informational terminals. Download area map. Area map download personal data pad. Fantastic. Alright.
Zerka's mercenaries are getting out of hand and they're too much for the TSA. I heard that a crime... Contract negotiations are breaking... Zerka's mercenaries...
The war is really... It's good that... The restoration... The war... It's good that Zerka's arrival has created new jobs on the station, but I can't say I'm happy about all the mercenaries.
Zerka's I heard that contract negotiations are breaking down between the Council, Ithorians, and
The TSF isn't cut out to the TSF isn't cut out to handle all the problems on Citadel.
A Republic ship was supposed to have. We've received some reports that the Miraluka colony of Qatar was destroyed.
Welcome to Entertainment Module 081's TSF station. How may I be of assistance?
Lieutenant Gren said to come here and get the Ebon Hawk and the rest of my possessions out of impound.
I will call up the appropriate information now. One moment. Searching. One moment. I regret to inform you that the Ebon Hawk is gone. The TSF believes it was stolen and is currently investigating.
Excuse me? What do you mean gone?
It seems the Ebon Hawk was transferred to Telos' surface instead of an impound dock. However, both the requester and the point of delivery are unknown. In addition, the vessel is not showing up at any government-sanctioned landing site. I would conjecture that it has been stolen, and the TSF records have been illegally accessed and modified.
I knew it! That stupid T3 unit stole our ship. It's probably joyriding through the system right now, laughing at us. Laughing at me.
I mean, fair
enough.
That
is unlikely. While your utility droid is not accounted for, numerous satellites track all incoming and outgoing vessels. There is no record of the Ebon Hawk leaving the system.
Wait, you're saying the ship's actually somewhere on Telos' surface? I don't understand. Telos' atmosphere is highly corrosive outside the shielded restoration zones. Where else could someone land safely?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid that's all the information I have for you. Of course, the quarters in Residential Module 082 will remain yours until the situation is resolved.
I see. What am I supposed to do now, though?
I am not qualified to answer that question. However, it is unlikely that someone could steal a starship from under TSF observation without considerable backing. If your vessel has been stolen, there is a fair chance that the exchange possesses relevant information. I do not know what else to suggest, beyond waiting in your quarters for further word.
Tell me about the exchange.
The exchange is a major intergalactic crime syndicate. They are trying to gain a foothold in the Citadel, most likely seeking to integrate themselves as fully as possible with the new Telos. It is rumored that the Bumani Exchange Corporation, located in Residential Module 082, is a front for the exchange on Citadel Station.
That's not really a stealthy front. We're gonna put exchange into the title of our business. Nobody will ever know it's us. Yeah. Well, was there anything in the system about our ship?
There was a query regarding the Ebon Hawk's ID signature sent from the Paradis mining facility. However, all data collected in response to the query has been deleted. It is likely that this information was removed when the vessel's transfer request was modified.
He said Paragus, but we've heard everyone else pronounce it Paragus. Interesting. I think there's something wrong with this droid. Isn't there anything more the TSF can do?
Not beyond investigating the matter and extending our offer of free room and board.
Well, how about I wait here until you get me another ship before somebody gets hurt?
There is nothing I can do. I am sorry for what has happened, but the situation is beyond me. I cannot legally supply you with another vessel.
I see. Can I get my possessions back, at least?
Fortunately, your possessions were kept in the armory and were uncompromised. I will open the door for you so that you may retrieve them. You will find them in the security lockers.
Alright, I'll be going now. Ebon Hawk stolen. The TSF protocol droid told you that the Bumani Exchange Corporation, located in Residential Module A2, is rumored to be an exchange front. The TSF protocol droid suggests you contact them in regards to your missing ship.
Welcome to Entertainment Module 081's TSF station. How may I be of assistance?
Any word on the Ebon Hawk?
I regret to inform you that we still do not have any new information on the matter of your missing ship.
Yeah, fine. Alright, so we've got our first item that we loot rolled here. Some gel-shaped perception gloves. And a frag grenade. And we get a blaster rifle, concussion grenade, and adrenal sanima. Okay. I think we had frag grenades before. Fragmentation grenades, very basic, explode when thrown. Shocking the enemy and shrapnel, it's not elegant, definitely effective. Concussion grenade, this type of grenade explodes in a concussive wave of force that disrupts the senses of both organic and inorganic targets in the area of effect. Gel-shaped perception gloves. Gel-Shay use these gloves during meditation. How they function is unknown, but they seem effective in increasing one's awareness of their surroundings. Yeah, and clothing, simple garments that protect a little more than the modesty of the wearer. Comlink. Comlinks are standard short-range communication device. Party members can use it to contact you to provide information, warn you of danger. Sonic imprint sensor. Intended as prototype droid component. Small sonic receiver allows sounds and voice to be recorded, spliced, then played back. To record a voice, you must have a sensor in your possession, then speak to the subject you wish to record. Blaster rifle, more powerful than the commonly available pistol. Blaster rifles favored by soldiers throughout the galaxy. Civilian ownership of these weapons is not generally encouraged. Unlike carbines, most rifles can be fully upgraded. And adrenal stamina. Shot of this enhancer provides a temporary boost in the constitution of the user. Effect wears off after a short time, and side effects are considered minimal. Stim bonuses that affect the same statistic do not stack. Alright, let's grab the rest of our stuff. We don't need to read all that, because this is all stuff we had before. Okay, get all the things. Perfect. Alright, let's get everybody back out here. Yep. Get that on. I've already got immunity to critical hits there. Let's get infiltrator gloves on, because I think those, yeah, they're just straight up better. And our armband, and Zerka utility belt. And we got this kitted out vibro sword. Yeah, and we got blaster rifle that we did some upgrades to. Okay, and then Atten. Trying to remember what you were. Yeah, Senegar warsuit you had on. And infiltrator gloves. Yeah. The Arcanian blinders there. Let's get... Yeah, get a retinal combat implant on you here. Actually, yeah, bioantidote system. Yeah, advanced adrenaline. Yeah, put that on you. And then, I don't remember. I feel like some of these had been already upgraded here. Yeah, this one seems the best here. And then... That's right, Kreia, I don't think had anything. Yeah, we'll throw that on. And Kreia. Ooh. Okay. Get you the Barando novice robe here. We'll throw the meditation band on. We'll get the gel shape perception gloves on here. Let me give you the Matuki apprentice robe here. Yeah, we'll give you the bioantidote system. Give you the retinal combat implant here. And you can have fortitude saves. we'll give you a Vibro Sword, which needs to be upgraded. We'll give you an Ion Blaster. Alright. Yeah, that looks pretty good on Kreia. She's got some real nice stat boosts there. Alright. Feeling pretty good. We're re-kitted back out. So I'm going to figure out what I am doing next, folks. And I'll see you on the flip side of the dark side. See you there. And we're back. So, we're going to deal with this exchange thug here. Citadel Station uses this sort of heavy pressure door in many roles. It's virtually impregnable. Hey, get away from there. Guys, out of the way. Out of the way. You have no business with the exchange. Get out of here. Open that door or you're dead. I'm dead if I do open it, human. You're not getting in. Then I guess you're dead. Okay, I just wanted to make sure still on difficult, because sometimes when testing things, we do turn that off. So, alright. That is what I did, but then I made a save. Alright, and basically did a bunch of loot rolls there. Trying to get something good. And I finally got some decent loot here. Oh, I did run into this area. There's a lockbox. So if we go down over here. Got medical unit. And come on in here. There is a lockbox there. As far as I've been able to figure out, it is really only guaranteed to have a medkit. Maybe there's something else that can spawn in there. I couldn't get one to spawn. Citadel Station Informational Terminal, Residential Module 082 West, Athorian Compound, Level Information Terminal, levels accessible from other information terminals. Download area map, please. Alright, let's talk to some of the folks around here.
The war has really inflated prices here in the outer. It's good that Zerka's arrival has the restoration the war is it's good that Zerka's arrival has created it's good that the restoration the war is it's good that Zerka's arrival has created the war is it's the war has really inflated prices here. The war is it's good the rest the war is the war it's good that the war it's good that Zerka's arrival has created new jobs on the station.
Hi.
Hello there, and greetings from Isis and Onderon.
Who are you?
I'm a diplomat from Queen Talia on Onderon. My stay was supposed to have been shorter, but the contract disputes over the restoration project have prolonged it.
Why are you here?
The Athorians negotiated the export of flora and fauna from Onderon, but with their disagreements with Zerka, the status of our arrangement is in the air. I'm a
Okay. So not a whole lot to get out of him. We do also now have access to a lab station here. And specifically, what I am thinking we want to do, that's only 37 here. Whoops. I didn't want to do what I just did. Oh, dang it. I was trying to switch to breakdown item. Oh, for the love of pie. Alright, I'll redo all that stuff I just did off camera. Let's just... Alright. Use it. Break down items. That's what we wanted instead. Yep, and we've got these frag mines. That now, because my treat injury skill is much higher, we can get way more components and chemicals out of all this. So I can actually go ahead here. I'm gonna make the pheromone package. And that's gonna go on us. Persuade and Charisma. Yes, please and thank you there. Because, yeah, my Persuade skill is kind of my weakest area right now. So. Alright. And then we can get a strength package here. So let's see. Yep. Get it on you. And you can have the bio-antidote system here. Yeah. Alright. Is there anything else we necessarily want to make? You can't get that yet. Alright. Well, I will be right back since I done goofed. I'll see you on the flip side of the dark side. See you there, folks. And we're back. Okay. So, let's talk to this thug here. Hey, get away from there. Don't tell me what to do. If you don't have any business with the exchange, move along. Well, do you know what happened to the last Rhodian who refused me? No. You got his job. Now let me in. I still can't open the door for you. I'll be going now. Hey, you know what happened to the last Rhodian? You got his job. Let me in. And then I guess you're dead. Wah! Wah!
Time to even the odds.
Hey, level up. We're not gonna do the level yet. We're gonna hold on to it. Systech Carter Regulator is what I rolled here. And you can have this. Because that brings up your constitution. Oh, we've got buffs on us. Bumani Exchange Corp, due to recent events, amends by appointments only.
That door can't be opened from there. Is there something I can do for you today?
Never mind. Alright, well, I'm gonna continue doing some loot rolls here, folks. I'll see you on the flip side of the dark side. See you there. And we're back. I've done some more loot rolls here. So, let's meet our friend here. Hey, get away from there. Oh no, look, they just gave me this job and I really can't let you in. Open that door or you're dead. I'm dead if I do open a human. You're not getting in. You know what happened to the last 2 guards who wouldn't let me in? Yes, but I can't let you in without an appointment. Well, sorry buddy, guess you're dead. Another one for the pile. You know, them's the breaks. That's what happens when you don't let me in. And what did we roll here? A Vibro Double Blade. So, oh, speaking of which, we should clear out our unexamined stuff. Ultrasonic vibrations make this double-bladed sword exceptionally deadly, and its shiny cortosis weave protects it against lightsaber sparring damage, ensuring effectiveness against even Jedi and Sith. The double-bladed sword is capable of inflicting more damage, but is also less precise than the single-blade variant. 2-weapon fighting is required to use a double-bladed sword and maximum effectiveness. Alright, we'll clear out all this stuff here. And then I think we've got one more of these gentlemen to deal with here. Do I feel bad? Yeah, a little bit. But it's not going to stop me from wiping them out anyway. They're just going to have to deal. Alright, that should clear out inventory. Okay, well, I'll see you folks again on the flip side of the dark side. See you there. And we're back on the flip side of the dark side. And after nearly 100 rerolls, in fact, I did this twice. Roll 94, I actually got something for the last exchange thug.
Fereki mangra,
Go away.
Tonokwa Fereti, Crisorcha Wentissimi Barachos.
How are you going?
Boca Boca Chuta.
Hey, get away from there.
Micharokti to Naliruta. Fereki mangra.
I'm getting tired of this. Let me in or I'll kill you.
Chankita ne Wambaliko. De Garantui Kavanekes. Fereki.
Open the door, you're dead.
Dosokanki.
I'm dead if I do open
Chiso
it.
Maranesh
You're not getting
Insando
in.
Krapamoletek. Marawana Chiso Lucharaka.
Then I guess you're dead, bud. Yeah, most of the rolls here.
Everyone down!
Were not, equipables. They were consumables. But at long last, I get a Zabrak combat suit. We were guaranteed an exchange negotiator, no matter what. Money exchange core due to recent events, amends by appointment only. Page reception.
That door can't be opened from there. Is there something I can do for you today?
And now that we've done that, well, let me of course make a save here. Surely. No. Hey, progress. How about that? Alright, great.
You have grown strong in the Force. I can feel its mark upon you. Be warned. The highest of mysteries cannot be found by falling to the dark side. It is a quick path, and often a short one. But I sense a disquiet in you, an unrest. Such things will erode your strength.
So because we hit enough dark side, -30 or less than 30 alignment, I believe, we basically triggered this. Why do people on our journey trouble me with these indignities, these fetching missions, this servant work?
They sense the trappings of power and decision upon you. Their lives are static, trapped, and they see one who carries no such chains.
In begging for aid, they show their weakness and deserve death.
Ah, then you have learnt nothing. From such small things, from such critical points, the universe and its masses may be moved. That is why you must be careful in all that you do, and in every choice you make. Aiding them gives you strength by taking on their challenges, but weakens them. If that is your choice, then use their dependency, feed upon it, until you have exhausted them. Then leave them. And I would view the ones you travel with much the same way.
Then I shall view you as disposable then.
Ah, now you are learning. Do you know why those we meet display such weakness? As I said, their lives are static, untested. It is only through interaction, through decision and choice, through confrontation, physical or mental, that the force can grow within you. You have seen it. You have felt it within you as you have traveled with me. The growing anger, the rage, and the power it brings. Yet the power does not build without such struggle. Through small cruelties, greater ones are born.
All right. Influence and dark side. All right. Well, we have much to still do. I'll see you folks on the flip side of the dark side. See you there. And we're back. So, let's actually head to the cantina here. I find it interesting that people started off walking around and now nobody's walking anywhere. It's like after they walk around enough, they just kind of give up. All right, here's the cantina. We got a lot to do in here.
Ah, so you must be the Jedi everyone's been whispering about. No more trouble with the TSF, I hope?
I'm no Jedi.
I guess you haven't heard the popular rumors, then? Jedi or not, you're the talk of the station. Everyone from the TSF to Zerka Corporation is curious about you.
Can I help you?
Perhaps you don't know who I am?
Can't say that I do.
You haven't been on Citadel Station long, have you? Let me introduce myself. I'm Bennock, the man in charge of Lopak Slusk's protection. You do know who Lopak Slusk is, don't you? The two gentlemen with me are Matu and Nahata, Slusk's finest men. Other than me, of course.
Oh, leave the man alone, Bennock. I bet he'd come out on top if you fought.
Now, Luxa, I meant no disrespect. You're probably Slusk's strongest woman.
It's your skin, Bennock. Just warning you, Slusk could easily replace you.
She's right. Mess with me and you're dead.
We were just leaving anyway. Come on.
Wise man.
Yeah, get out of here. You better run.
Welcome to the Entertainment Module 081 Cantina. How can I assist you?
What sort of entertainment do you have here?
We feature Citadel Station's most talented all-Bith band around the clock, as well as live Twi'lek dancers. You won't find any holograms here. Casual Pazak players should be able to find a friendly match in the game room. Or, if you're a bit more seasoned, we have daily tournaments with some of the best players in the Outer Rim. Cards too slow for you? Try your hand at Citadel Station's swoop track and see if you can challenge the all-time records. Last but not least, we feature only the finest cuisine and beverages from Ryloth to Coruscant.
Alright.
Welcome to... We feature casual cards, last but...
Alright. Gamorrean ignores you. You may not even speak basic.
Hello there. Fresh blood at the cantina. Enjoy. Your drinks are on me. We should talk. Later.
Who are you?
If you're asking me that, handsome, you're better off not knowing. Tell you what, you just enjoy yourself, and if in the future we have business together, you can come back and we'll have a little chat.
Alright.
Hello there.
How's it going?
I don't understand your problem with the Republic. It's not like Onderon hasn't benefited from joining.
It was one of the darkest days in our history. Talia sold Onderon to the Republic, and what did we receive in return? Nothing. In exchange for the blood of our soldiers, the prosperity of Iziz has been stripped to decorate dead planets like this.
Look, if it weren't for the Republic, you'd all be speaking Mandalorian by now.
And because we accepted the Republic's aid, we should be indentured to them forever?
You make it sound like the Republic turned Onderon into a prison colony.
Perhaps. Only that the Republic did not even conquer us. Our own betrayed us and allowed the Republic to take what it would.
Wow.
It's always the same story. When things are going well, no one ever thanks the Republic. Oh, but when the problems start, that's always where the fingers are pointed first.
Of course.
It's always the same story. When things are going well...
Well, if our treasury continues to be sapped for projects like this one, Onderon will be the next dead planet on the Outer Rim. Well, if our treasury continues to be sapped for projects like this one, Onderon will be the next...
Zerka's mercenaries are getting out of hand. I heard that a crime syndicate has worked its way into the operation of Citadel Station. Contract negotiations are breaking down between the Council, Ithorians, and Zerka. Why doesn't the Republic do something? Zerka's mercenaries are getting up. I heard that a contract negotiation. Zerka's mercenaries are getting...
It's good that Zerka's arrival has created new jobs on the station, but I can't say I'm happy about all the mercenaries they've hired. The restoration project was going well, until this latest contract dispute happened. I wish the Council would settle it and let the work continue. The war has really inflated prices here in the Outer Rim. Medical supplies are in short supply and high demand. It's good that Zerka's arrival has created new jobs on the...
Zerka's mercenaries are... I heard that a crime syndicate has worked its way into the operation of Zerka's mercenaries are getting up. I heard that a contract contract negotiations are breaking down between the Council, Ithorians, and Zerka. Why doesn't the Republic do something? Zerka's contract negotiations are breaking down between the Council, Ithorians, and Zerka. Why doesn't the Republic do...
Don't bother me while I'm working. I get paid a damn stop. Musician's too busy playing to pay any attention to you.
Joanna Masaranka Maramazur Manansaka Puna Vasiro Toke Juba Mali Kikema.
Zerka's I had contract Zerka's
The war is... It's... The restoration... The war... It's good that Zerka's arrival has created new jobs on the station, but I can't say I'm happy about all the mercenaries they've hired.
I'm going to split things here. And I'll see you folks on the flip side of the dark side. See you there. And we're back. Alright, I did some practice here with swoop races.
Ringlor chawata chutungi chiwi wata wama. Kinchusa chiki wachike butimilia no wishniketa kunu blachimbikum.
What are the track records?
Kavadumpa munsuru kuplaliyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanjiuma. Kawana bota yutatanga kinamadura. Tayaita tabosananansata. Tonghite mosi jochia yumba litawa ebawatune ruta. Kawana bota yutatanga kinamadura. Tayaita tabosananansata.
What's the course like?
Dahupa, Bosakurata, Go Jujutu Yoki, Hiata Yamba Wajiaki, Yukito Tune.
What are these new advancements?
Takometa, Playa Justin, Miki Gongo Beaste, Kun Grabila Kino Mulara, Kichi Kuta Grasa Kisha. Ta come tak, blaia giustinge, miki gongo beaste. Kun grabi la kingo mulara kichi kuta grasa kisha. Unta chiwita inka ki kraya na chawanga kone.
Yeah, there's nothing swoop fans like more than seeing a good wreck.
Sinta tita krom. Dochi pato non e noto?
Okay. Let's save here.
Bornacini. Kavadumpa munsuru kuplaliyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanjiuma.
How about you let me run the course for free?
Kawana bota yutatanga kinamatura. Tayaita tabosananansata.
Alright, this is the practice run. Respectable time.
Kavadumpa munsuru kuplaliyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanjiuma.
I want to race.
Unta chiwita inka ki kraya na chawanga kone.
That's a little steep. There'll be more than enough wagering to cover that.
Kawana
You're probably
bota
right. You can't let you race for
yutatanga
free, but you better come
kinamatura.
through for me.
Tayaita tabosananansata.
You'll get your money's worth.
Tonghi te
Everything's set
mosi
to go.
jochia
Good luck.
yumba litawa e bawatune ruta.
Alright, we gotta do better this time. Crushed it.
Kavadumpa munsuru
Congratulations, your Swoop Champion
kuplaliyawa.
Cell Station with a time
Bo
of 39.93.
bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanjiuma.
What's my prize?
Kavadumpa
Oh, yes, of course, your
munsuru
prize reward for choosing the
kuplaliyawa.
best time is 500
Bo
credits.
bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanjiuma.
I'd like to race again.
Kawana
Entry fee is
bota
waived, champion. Have fun
yutatanga
on the track.
kinamatura. Tayaita tabosananansata.
Alright, let's see if we can beat that. Just for fun. Just for fun. I'm all about the just for funsies. Destroying my enemies just for funsies. Racing the swoops just for the funsies. Oh, look at that. We got the double boost. Boom. That's how you do.
Kavadumpa munsuru
Champion
kuplaliyawa.
with time
Bo
38.68.
Kavadumpa munsuru
UXL, the best record for Cell Station
kuplaliyawa.
track record, same
Bo
time,
bagaragawanda
38.68.
yaitua ulwanjiuma. Kawana bota
Second best
yutatanga
time,
kinama.
Darren.
Dahupa bo
Well,
sakurata
third best
gold.
time.
Kawana bota
Big test, great
yutatanga
time,
kinama.
50.03. Alright. Heckin' yeah. And we'll talk to these folks.
Kavadumpa munsur kuplaliyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanjiuma.
Who are you?
Chone mulera. Tonkinge ba no jansaka ni karaska. Anchanik de mawimbo kranda mi bilan.
Odds and ends.
Kawana bota yuta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosananansata.
Could I look at your inventory?
Kawana bota yuta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosananansata. Punta chiwita nika kikraya na chawanga kone.
Is there something I can do for you?
What can you tell me about... Or no, what do you do at Zerka?
I'm Zerka employee, Citadel Station Branch, number 85. Finally worked my way out of the trenches into a promotion. Then Zerka transferred me here to the Outer Rim to manage the military reclamation effort. And that wasn't the worst of it either. Now I've got Lorso as my new superior in a career that's going nowhere.
What can you tell me about Zerka?
What's there to say? We're the only corporation with a branch on Citadel Station. Getting in early, as they say. If this whole Telos thing pans out, we could be in a great position. If Lorso doesn't screw it up, that is.
Telos thing? You mean the planet restoration?
Yeah, it's a long shot, considering the state of the Republic these days. Still, if it works out, the Republic may decide to start restoring other war-torn worlds. At least, that's what Zerka hopes. If we can integrate ourselves into the process, Zerka stands to make a tidy profit in the future.
How does Zerka profit from the restoration project?
Quite a few ways. As part of the Republic contract rewarded for a planet like Telos, Zerka is allowed to use the planet's natural resources to help fund and support the project. On top of that, the Senate's easy to negotiate with. They're liberal with the amounts of credits they throw around, even with the Republic being in the shape it's in. And of course, new planets mean new markets for Zerka products. All in all, a very good arrangement for us.
Tell me about Lorso.
Gah, Jana Lorso. That woman's a... Look, forget it. She's my superior, and that's that. She'll screw up soon enough, then I'll move in for the kill.
How do you think she'll mess up?
She's got her hands in too many dirty little... Whoa, I think I've had a few too many drinks. I shouldn't be talking to you about this stuff. Just forget it.
Alright,
So,
let's hear what else he had to say.
Yeah, that was...
Tell me about Lorso. Sounds like you're a little jealous.
What would you know about it anyways? You didn't claw your way through the mass of faceless Zerka employees to finally be rewarded with a meaningful posting, only to have it taken away by some woman who'd stoop to anything to get ahead. She's got her hands in too many dirty little... Whoa, I think I've had a few too many drinks. I shouldn't be talking to you about this stuff. Just forget it.
I think Atton's had a few too many drinks. He is losing his mind. Atton. You okay, bud? You okay, Atton? We okay there, big guy?
Something up?
Alright,
but I'm out of credits.
Yep. I didn't wanna... I'm glad I saved here. I was trying to...
Something up?
Had some questions.
Alright, what did you want to know?
Can you teach me how to play Pazak?
Alright, but I'm out of credits. So it's Republic Senate rules.
Republic Senate rules?
That's where we waste a lot of time trading cards and trying to beat each other. But in the end, nobody wins. Everybody loses, and nobody accomplishes anything. It's like stalemate, except the goal is to pass time until the audience gets bored and leaves.
Can you go over the rules first?
Sure, shouldn't be a problem. It's basically a numbers game, but I can give you the ground rules.
The rules for Pazak will show up in your completed quest section of Journal whenever you need to access it. For each Pazak match, you must select 10 cards to form your side deck. 4 of these cards will be randomly drawn to form your hand during the match. A basic Pazak deck has 2 of each card numbered, plus and the +5 available to create a side deck. You will find other side deck cards that you play in Knights of the Republic, values ranging from +(-1) to +(-6). Select 10 cards to form your side deck now. Okay. object of the game is to have your face-up card total higher than your opponent's hand without exceeding a total of 20. If the player's total is greater than 20 at the end of the turn, a bust, the opponent wins the set. Player must win 3 sets to win the match. First player draws a card from the main deck and plays it face-up to begin their turn. This is done automatically. Okay. Opponent uses the same rules as you do. Each turn they draw a card, and then they have the option to play a hand card or end turn or just stand. Okay. You select end turn, you'll automatically draw another card starting next turn. Remember, your card's sold more than 20 at the end of your turn, you'll bust, your opponent wins the set. That's fine. You're not going to let me do it, are you? Alright. Oh. Match continues till one player has won 3 sets. Ties do not count. You're never given more hand cards in the match, so use the 4 cards you have carefully. Alright, I guess that was scripted. Match continues till one player's won 3 sets. Okay. Player's total is exactly 20. They automatically stand. Opponent can continue to play until they stand or bust. Match is over. Okay. Pazak rules. Basic subject of the game is have your face-up cards so higher than your opponent's hand, but exceeding until 20. Player's total is greater than 20 at the end of the turn or bust. Opponent wins set. Player must win 3 sets to win the match, collect the wager. Pazak's played with a 40-card main deck made up of 4, each card numbered 1 through 10. Side deck of up to 10 cards. The values range from -6 through to +6. Rules of play. Each player draws 4 random cards from the side deck to form their hand. These cards are available to the player for all sets of the match. The hand cards can only be played once per match. First player draws a card from the main deck, plays it face up to begin their turn. After drawing a card, player has the option of playing one of the cards from their hand. Playing a card from the hand is optional. Only 1 hand card can be played each turn. Remember, a player's 4-card hand must last through all sets of the match. The player now has the option of stand or end turn. A player who stands cannot draw again or play any more cards from their hand during the set. When one player stands, the opponent can continue to take turns until they either stand or bust. If a player chooses to end turn, they'll automatically draw another card at the beginning of their next turn. If one player chooses to stand or end the turn, the opponent draws a card to begin their next turn. Players continue to alternate turns, so both players choose to stand or until one player ends turn with a total greater than 20 a bust. Rules of play continue. Remember, you only lose if you're over 20 at the end of your turn. Player can draw a card from the main deck that puts them over 20, then play a negative card from the hand that brings the total back under 20. In case of tying, another set must be played. No new cards from the side deck are drawn. A player can never have more than 9 cards to play during one set. Excludes cards from the hand as well as cards dealt from the deck. Once you have 9 cards to play, you automatically stand. Plus/minus card played from the side deck must be declared as a positive or negative when played. Once played, it cannot be changed. Gold cards have special rules associated with them. With some, you can alter their number before you play them. Others can break a tie, change cards, and play or double the value of the last card played. First player to win 3 sets wins the match and the wager. Alright.
Hey there! Care for a game of Pazak?
Wanted to ask you some questions.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm only here to relax and play. So, you game for a game?
Perhaps later.
Hey there! Care for a game of Pazak?
Do you have any cards we can buy? Yeah, we're gonna buy all of our cards. Yeah.
Hey there! Care for a game of Pazak?
Actually, now we have those. Save.
Hey there! Care for a game of Pazak?
Let's play.
Sure thing. Just for fun, or shall we lay some credit down?
We play for credits.
If you insist.
Okay. Wager. Okay. Do those. And then do something like that. And get a +1. Yes. End turn. Okay, you've already beat me here. That's fine. Okay, she won the set. She used the card to do so, though. Okay. Do that. End turn. Ah. Alright, we're off to a great start here. Awesome. Alright, well.
Looks like luck was on my side this time. Up for another game.
That was infuriating. Awesome. Okay. We got absolutely destroyed.
Care for a game of Pizzak? Sure thing. Just for fun, or shall we lay some credit down?
Let's play
if
for
you
credits.
insist.
Yeah, do that. Okay. Yeah, use that side deck instead. Those 3/6 ones really messed me up. Stand. She's cheating. Stand. Awesome. Good deal. Awesome. She tied me. Finally. I didn't want to do that. Awesome.
Looks like luck was on my side this time. Up for another game.
For crying out loud.
Hey there! Care for a game of Pizzak? Sure thing. Just for fun, or shall we lay some credit down?
Play for
if
credits.
you insist.
I'm getting absolutely furious with this. Do that. Alright. Let's try again. Stop just instantly winning, lady. Awesome. I said stop instantly winning, lady. Okay. Take the loss there. Alright. Just need to win one more.
Well done. Care to play again?
Not until I save, lady. That was a traumatic experience.
Hey there! Care for a game of Pizzak?
Yeah.
Sure thing. Just for fun, or shall we lay some credit down?
Credits.
If you insist.
Okay. Let's do it. Yep. Stand. Of course. Of course. Ha! Serves you right, lady. I did not want to do that. Okay. Alright, I just, like, randomly decided I was forfeiting that set. You know what? I can't do more.
Looks like luck was on my side this time. Up for another game.
For crying out loud. Was I always this bad at Pizak, or have I just gotten worse over time?
Hey there! Care for a game of Pizak?
Not really.
Sure thing. Just for fun, or shall we lay some credit down?
Play for credit.
If you insist.
Wager. Play. Yep. Take that. I'll take my instant wins, thank you. Get wrecked, lady. Boom. Alright, well, you know what? That's fine. I'm absolutely demolishing her.
Well done. Care to play again?
Alright, I'll take my credits.
Hey there! Care for a game of Pizak?
Sure.
Sure thing. Just for fun, or shall we lay some credit down?
Always
if you
for
insist.
Credits is how we roll. Alright. I gotta stand. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. Give me the 20. I'll take the guaranteed win. Take the win.
Well done. Care to play again?
Alright. We're starting to do alright here.
Phew! 3 in a row. I suppose my lucky card isn't so lucky anymore. Here, why don't you take it? I think I'll take a break from the game for a time.
Alright.
I'm through with Pizak for a while, friend. I hope that card does better for you than it did for me.
We can keep playing.
I'm through with Pizak for a while, friend. I hope that card does better for you than it did for me. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm only here to relax and play. So, you game for a game?
Yeah, we could play against her more. But, I'll call that as good enough there. Okay. So we're not going to visit these merchants yet, because it'll lock in their inventory. I'm not quite ready for that. What I do want to do next here... Yes. We're going to talk to this guy on the flip side of the dark side. See you there. And we're back. Let's talk to Harara here.
Tu nița manta yuma
Hello
lorda
there.
wata no sanasika.
Who are you?
Dovrei kun
My
mwili
name is
wosa
Harara.
slima
I'm
po
an employee
wanga
of Circa
sawana
Corporation.
muta.
What do you do here?
Gavadumpa
I'm a data
musuru
processor. It's a thankless job that
kuplaliyawa.
pays poor, but I have
Bo
no choice but to take it.
bagaragawanda
I
yay
have a
tua
desperate need of credits.
ulwan
There's little else for
yuma.
me to do.
Tong hite
Better
mosi
gamble.
jotia
But
yumba
that is what got me into
litawa
this
e
predicament
bawa
in the first place.
tuneruta.
Let me guess. You have a gambling debt you must pay off.
Kawana
You're half right in your
bota
guess. I did
yuta
at one
tanga
point have a gambling debt,
kinamatura.
but it was repaid.
Tayaita
There is no
ta
creditor that
bosanan
looms over me.
hansata.
Then, what's the problem?
Jikono ta yun na pala walit ba siya makaranwa ni roto guru ni churota.
There was no way I could lose. But you did.
Dahupa
Indeed I did.
bosa
And now
kurata
Ramna's an
go
indentured
jujuto
as a
yoki
dancer to Dotonat.
hiata
No
yamba
doubt she hates me.
wajiaki yukito tune.
Of course, you did make her a slight bud.
Dahupa
That is why I'm
bosa
working day and night,
kurata
selling
go
my own life
jujuto
to Circa,
yoki
so I might buy her
hiata
back from
yamba
Doton.
wajiaki yukito tune. Kavadumpa munsuru kuplaliyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanjiuma.
Well, perhaps I could be of assistance.
Kavadumpa munsuru kuplaliyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanjiuma.
What would you give me to intercede on your behalf?
Takometa kablaya justin miki gongo beast. Kui grabi la king no mulara kichi kuta grasa kisha.
Well, I think I can persuade Doten to see things our way.
Ento mesh mi paju watamincha yokolondo ado nukulabirawa. Tines un soto.
Prior told you that Ramna, Twi'lek owned by Doten Hat, who dances in the cantina. He waged her in a Pazak game and lost us trying to get her back.
Tu nitsamanta.
Hello again. Alright, team, come on. This is why we've been saving our level, is for this quest here. So we're going to get credits from her dancing equal to our level. Alright, let's make another save here. Doten, doting on Doten.
Yunso koin munj wuzun haneso katakeya nainta.
I come on behalf of Harara.
Dahupa bosa kurata go jujutu yoki. Hiata yamba wajiaki yukito tune.
Well, is there something you want in exchange?
Kawana bota yuta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosanan hansata. Kawana bota yuta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosanan hansata. Kavadumpa munsuru kuplaliyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanjiuma.
Well, that is a high price. Perhaps 1,500 would be more than reason.
Dahupa, bosa kurata, go jujutu yoki. Hiata yamba wajiaki yukito tune.
I cannot afford that price.
Dovrei kun mwili wosa sima puwanga sawana mucha.
Give me the girl, or I will kill you.
Kawana bota yuta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosanan hansata.
You'll be dealing with my blaster.
Mungachi ta imbrei wanachiki. Drumba bambwa. Kuntichan munka. Kabadumba kuswaka tayamukata.
Uh-huh. Well, how much do you want for her?
Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosanan hansata. Kavadumpa munsuru kuplaliyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanjiuma.
How about you wager her on a game of Pazak?
Buchanti, yumabogra banka, bolatati, sikikiji, kituma, umalebera stupa cosa chica bisata. Kimpawicho samarin watunga rimpo. Haranto jodi bichapiarito mos. Taromo da basta shanjarun mabakodu soto.
Cannot afford that wager.
Dahupa, bosa kurata, go jujutu yoki. Hiata yamba wajiaki yukito tune.
Spoke with Doten Hat about Ramna. I'd be willing to wager her against 1,000 credits. Alright, we're gonna go back to Doten here. Alright, follow me, team.
Nita manja yumar lordawata no sanasdika.
I need 1,000 credits to wager on a Pazak game for Ramna.
Kawana
Well, I have to
bota
grant someone give
yuta
them cheat a
tanga
wager on a Pazak game,
kinamatura.
Doden. That was my undoing. I won't
Tayaita
let him
ta
take
bosanan
advantage of me
hansata.
twice.
Tu
Wasn't able to convince Dodenhead to give me Ramna.
dovrei kun mwili
As I told
wosa
you,
sima
Dodenhead is
po
a hard
wanga
man to deal
sawana
with.
nucha kavadumpa munsuru kuplaliyawa bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanjiuma dahupa o sakurata go jujutu yoki hiata yamba wajiyaki yukito tune
I'll see what I can do.
kawana
And I'll
bota
continue work one way or another.
yutatanga
I'll have
kinamatura tayaita ta bosanan hansata.
Hora suggested that perhaps the exchange could be convinced to put some pressure on Dodenhead given his unsanctioned dealings. Alright. So now we can run on back this way. So I wanted to do that now. That gave me experience points here. So stacking up those little incremental XP bonuses. Alright. Exchange Negotiator, useful tool for espionage. Weapons more effective than the standard stun baton, is available on most worlds. Zabrak combat suit. Zabrak improvement on combat suit. Armor's good protection, where speed and unrestricted movement are more important than bulky plating. Zok side deck. Zok requires both main deck and side deck. You can store all your side deck cards here, bring them out when you start a game.
Yunsokoin.
Alright. I'm ready. Now, one, buy your dancing girl.
Dahupa
Ramana, I
o
can see you have good eyes.
sakurata
She's
go
well-trained,
jujutu
exquisite. I'd be
yoki
reluctant to part with
hiata
her.
yamba wajiyaki yukito tune
How much do you want for her?
kawana bot kawa kavad
Say no. Can't afford. Okay, some you want in exchange.
Kau-
Kill you.
takometa
Let's do Bazaar.
kimpawicho samarin
1,000 credits it is.
Greking no
Let
una
us play
panca di planito bamanananga.
Alright. Yeah. Do that. Oh, interesting. Let's do that. Because I believe if we fill this out, we win. And that's an achievement too, so... Okay. Stands. Alright, we tied. That's fine. Stands. Dang it. Not going good. Alright, we can tie. That's a A-okay by me. Let's do this. Great. He busted on that one. Stand. Alright, that's... You know what? That's fine.
Kavadumpa munsuru
Well played, Exiles.
kuplaliya
Good set of games, though perhaps
bo
not enough to make up for losing
bagaragawanda
Ramana.
yaitua
I'll keep my word.
ulwanjiuma dahupa
Very well, I'm
o
sad to see her go,
sakurata
but it's
go
true that
jujutu
it is always
yoki
best to avoid
hiata
becoming attached to
yamba
anything in my line of work.
wajiyaki yukito tune Kawana bota yuta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita tabosanan hansata. Kawana bota yuta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita tabosanan hansata.
Jarumamba kontusoto. Donace rami. No sen megve. Moros mas marana.
Stay here. I will collect your earnings later.
Pane soka
As
kran.
you wish,
Joka
Master.
mata storch ban locha.
Dark side. Alright.
Purnace ni sopa
Hello,
maranka
exile.
do
I
risa
assume you've come
vota.
for my
Kawana
earnings?
met. Sucha tola bache kamantuch. Vortek joka.
Yes, give them to me.
Entas krem
Here you
suchi
are. I
norta
hope I will
haran
soon
ben
have
chok
fulfilled my
windido.
debt to you.
Om rama nikodos. Ching pala muli.
$900 is by level.
Purnace ni sopa maranka.
Yes, give them to
Tono
me.
we
So
search
soon.
makaran.
I don't
Mika
have anything
sorcha
for you
kawan
right
bato
now.
kamana. Hapka ran rundi rota nonawi. Purnace.
No, just to watch you dance.
Pane soka kran.
Enjoy that.
Joka mata storch ban locha.
So, unarmed specialist 3. Our skills are going up. Do we want to do that? Or just keep bumping awareness? Let's keep bumping awareness. And powers here. Oh. Yeah, the next level of force lightning. 1 to 6 damage, 1 to 6. Single target. All hostile creatures. Okay. Yeah. Do that. And accept.
Purnace ni so.
Yes, give me your earnings.
Entas krem suchi norta haran ben chok
Here you
windido.
are. I hope I'll
Om
soon have
rama
fulfilled my
nikodos.
debt to you.
Ching pala muli.
Fantastic. Well, it gives us a little bit of credits. Alright. Well, with that villainy, I'm going to end the episode here, folks. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below. Don't forget to support me on Patreon if you like what I do, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!